My name is Jason. This is my buddy Ryan. This is the Chaos Factor. Okay? What we're here to talk about today is relationships. Alright? Now, the Chaos Factor will jump back and forth from topic to topic. That's why it's called the Chaos Factor. Plus, we're a little crazy. But anyhow.
Yeah, we're two crazy guys from South Jersey. And we just want to give you our point of view on, different things from episode to episode. And like Jay said, today we're going to cover relationships. And, come on, we can all use some advice and point of views on this.
Yep. And we're not special in any way.
No. But we have experience. Both of us have been around, we've had, various relationship situations, we've seen and done a lot, so...
Some have been drug-induced.
Sure. We got some credibility, though.
Some of the memories got to jar up, but we know what we're talking about. So anyhow, what we're going to do is, first we're going to sit there and talk about the first date. Now, first date for me, surprisingly, usually dinner and a movie. Or, very traditional. Or maybe going to a park, or maybe a carnival or something like that, which maybe ends in dinner, So, what about you, Ryan?
Well, the movie part, I totally disagree with. Only for the fact that if you're going to take a girl to a movie and this movie sucks, you might leave a bad impression on her. This won't be a good date if this movie's boring. And on top of that, there's no conversation.
I agree with that.
There's no conversation. You're not getting to know each other. And that's kind of the point of the first date. To get to know each other, feel each other out, see if there's a little chemistry going on.
Well, see, that's where the dinner comes in.
Oh, okay, no doubt, but, God, if that movie sucks, you are really,
kind of stuck on stupid, huh?
Yeah,
I guess maybe.
That's 2 hours or more time that you're wasting on
But, I've been to bad movies with women before, and...
On the first date?
Yes, and guess what? It makes for funny dinner conversation, because then you have something to laugh about.
Okay, so you do the movie first, the dinner second.
Yes. Now, I've done lunch first.
Lunch is always a good first date.
Or movie after.
I'll tell you what, lunch is a good first date if you're like an online thing. Reason being, because it's kind of casual, and if you just don't like the way she looks, if she's not matching the picture, if she's 30 pounds heavier than that picture, doing the side view and all that, photography tricks, then it's the afternoon.
Gives you time to find out who you're dating, right?
Yeah, and hey,
that's understandable.
I got plans tonight, but let's do this again, and that's it. You just don't call back.
Well, see, he knows more about the online dating thing.
Oh, yeah.
I personally have never done an online date. Not to say I never would. I'm a little bit newer to the online thing than he is. But for now, I'm more of the traditionalist and have been to more of the traditional dates.
Sure.
So you'll hear that more from him.
Sure.
And you'll hear more about the old roses and box of candies from me.
Yeah, no, I mean, roses and candies always, a winning gesture. You can't go wrong with it, especially roses.
You always got other colors too. Just to show friendship. You got red, you got white, you got pink.
Yeah.
Doesn't always have to be red.
Well, red's more what, like a serious. So maybe you want to avoid roses right away?
Sometimes.
So maybe go like daisies or like something light purple.
That could be good. That could be good, depending,
Mm-hmm. Okay, right.
So, now, we're talking first dates here. We did the lunch, possible dinner. Already said the movie might not work. So the movie might not work.
So let's avoid the movie, guys. What about a game? Miniature golf.
That's good. I've done miniature golf, and that's
So
worked.
have I,
That's
yeah.
worked.
I mean, come on, ladies, they love playing games. They love, he gives them a chance to just kind of like laugh and loosen up.
It does sit there and leave it for a laugh, but I have also been to certain sports like miniature golf or bowling, and one of the problems is you got to make sure that you don't sit there and make yourself look too good, because then the woman sits there and gets very upset that she's getting her butt kicked.
Well, okay, that's your point. My point of view is I think you want to do something that makes you look good, because you need to show your confidence, your skills.
Don't want to sit there and show her inadequacies.
What's that mean? Inadequacy.
This is what I mean.
Talk to me like I'm a
Point,
6-year-old.
Counterpoint. But anyhow, inadequacies is this. Okay. So you're out playing miniature golf, and you get a hole in one. And it takes her 4 times to sit there and get that same hole. Okay, so by the time you're up to the 18th hole, you're 20 shots ahead of her. And she's pissed at you, okay, for bringing her to play that game. Now, you could either do that or you go to the bowling, which I've done too. And you're throwing strikes every time, but you're also throwing strikes with her because you sit there and throw that strike and she throws a horrible grin by the time you hit your 6th strike. So
I don't think she will. I think she'll be
I know
impressed.
she will. I've been there.
Really?
Yes.
So you're kicking ass and
she's wanting to kick my ass
your
for doing
game
it.
sucks.
Yeah,
So she's getting
all right, so
pissed.
how's this? Maybe you sit there and lose on purpose, which I've done too.
So let the girl win.
Yes.
That'll score some points.
Yes, but don't let her
All right,
know.
guys,
You have some weird scored points. So we've talked about the first date. Now, after that, where do we go from there?
Guys, at least keep it close. Like, if you're like me, I don't like to lose either.
Now, we'll talk about closeness now. You've gone on your first date. Then comes the second date or third date, possibly fourth. And you're starting to really dig each other. You're starting to really catch feelings. Where are you? One might and one might not.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
now we come to the point where it's, should you sit there and let this person know about your feelings? Now, both sides deal with that. All right? Usually you can tell, though. If you're really digging each other, you usually can tell, and I'll use the example of my baby's mother. Okay? Now, 2 weeks into the relationship, we're out in my backyard. Now, given I'm 19, she's 16, we're young, partiers, and we're sitting there kissing. All of a sudden, I sit there and say, I love you. You're awesome. And she says the same thing back to me. She hugs me and kisses me.
Wow.
She's so happy that I said this to her. Okay, now that's great. But you need to know what's going on.
Well, because it's not always going to work that way for everybody.
Hell no.
You caught a break
Yes, I did.
because,
Didn't end that way, but still. So,
well, if she doesn't respond in a way, you're going to say I love you to your girl, guys, and this girl you're seeing, you better hope she feels the same way. You got to look for signs that indicate this.
now I'll put it from the other side now, because women, you're going to want to know too. If you're not careful and you don't read the signs right, and you sit there and tell a guy you love him too early, most guys, and I'm not going to lie about this, are going to start to feel encroached. They're going to sit there and start to feel cramped. They're going to sit there and start to feel...
Take it from me, ladies. Going to get uncomfortable, going to get pressured, and you're going to chase me away.
Yeah. So, you just got to read the signs.
Yeah.
The best thing to do in a situation like that, I think, like I said, for both sides, you just got to read the signs.
What are some of the signs?
Well, I can tell because it's either the woman's all over you or she's not. And if she is, that's a good sign that you're pushing towards the rights, and you can sit there and say, I love you at the right time, if you're feeling that way.